Everybody, welcome back to Games and Grills. I'm Chris, and today we're doing back ribs again, but this time we're going to do them pit barrel cooker style, hang them in the lid of the Apollo, and we'll see how they turn out doing them that way, so stick around. Alright, we're going to get the chimney going right now, and to start it, I'm going to use a new product I found at my local TSC store called Lightning Nugget Fire Starters. This is what they look like. So it just looks like it's a big hunk of compacted wood. So we'll see how that works. So all we do is place it down there and you light it. Don't know how well this is lighting. Doesn't want to light that good.
Okay, go see what Dad's doing. Go see.
Okay, I can't really... Okay, I think I see a little bit of flame going. Holy, this is kind of a process. Alright, that looks good. There, we got a good flame going on it now. Now, according to the directions, which I have read, I'm just going to check again. As long as I can find it. Huh. Okay, place fire starter round side down, light edge and allow to burn for 30 seconds before placing fuel on top. Okay. So it looks like it's going all right. I think that's probably been about 30 seconds, so we'll put the chimney on top now. Alright. We'll see how this does. We'll check back in a few minutes. Okay, there's the charcoal set up. So we've got 4 chunks of hickory in there and a mix of briquettes and lump charcoal because I ran out of briquettes. So that should be more than enough to get through the cook for these ribs. And I'm also going to add in some Girl Guide Gold applewood chips. We actually picked them up at the local grocery store yesterday, being sold by the Girl Guides of Canada. So I thought, hey, why not support a great group like the Girl Guides and get some smoking chips at the same time. So we're going to sprinkle a few of those into the basket as well and smoke with a mix of hickory and apple. And as you can see, we got the minion method set up there, so just waiting for the coals to get ready, and that little lightning nugget seems to be doing pretty good. We'll check back in a few minutes. We've got the smoker up to temperature, and the ribs are hooked and ready to go on, so we're going to go throw them on the smoker, and we'll be back to take a look in a little bit. Alright, so the ribs are on. I just want to give you a quick shot of what they look like hanging in here. Hey, I want to say thank you to my cameraman, Gavin. You watch there, make sure you got it. You got it?
Yep.
Okay, I'll lift this up. And there are the ribs hanging in the lid. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, I'm going to put it back down now.
I didn't know he could do that.
I know. We're going to see if these ribs taste any different cooking them this way. What do you think, Gavin? Are they going to be different?
Probably different.
Yeah, do you think it'll be better?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think so
Because they won't really put the grill marks on.
Well, that's right. All right, so that's how things go, or are going, and we'll check back in about an hour. We're going to lift them up and spritz them with some apple juice. Stick around. All right, so as I explained, I'm doing the ribs pit barrel cooker style. For those of you that don't know, the pit barrel cooker is a smoker that is kind of designed like an ugly drum smoker. It's just a big drum, a big barrel, but it has 2 rebars going across the top of it, and you hang the food from the rebars with hooks that come with the cooker, and there's no water pan or anything like that, and the food just drips down onto the coals, and then it's burned up and burned right back onto the food. So it's kind of a different style, a little bit unique, and my smoker actually has a bar in the lid with some hooks there that allow you to hang food. So that's what I'm doing today, giving it a little bit of a try. And as for rub on the ribs, I just kind of threw together a whole bunch of stuff that I had at home. A bunch of leftover rubs that weren't enough in the bottle for an entire cook itself. So I think I mixed 6 of them together, and it smelled pretty good, and the color on the ribs looks really awesome as well. And I didn't show you that whole process because, well, it's kind of boring, and you can check out any of my other rib videos. I believe there are 3 of them, and you can check out them. I'm going to have one up in the corner here for you. You can take a look, and yeah, that's kind of how things are going. We're about an hour into the cook right now. I'm going to get some apple juice into a spray bottle and spritz the ribs down, and we'll see how that goes. All right, we're about an hour and 15 minutes into the cook right now. Temps are running a little high, about 270, which is a lot higher than I want them to be. But I've got a few smoke leaks and air leaks in the smoker that I had sealed up, but the gasket came loose. It was just some cheap gasket I got for like $5, I think. So you get what you pay for, I guess. And those have come loose, so I've got smoke leaks there that I need to get resealed. And that's why the temps are higher than I want them to be. But let's take a quick look here. Well, this is how they look so far, and they're turning out really good. Now, before we get too far along, as I said, we're about an hour and 15 minutes into the cook. I want to get some apple juice onto these, but my my sprayer is not working. All right, well, you know what? We're going to come back once this thing's... We're going to come back once this thing's working a little better and get them sprayed. Okay, sprayer problem solved. Had something in there clogging it up. Now make sure we get these sprayed down nicely. There we go. All right. There we go. Lid can be a pain in the butt to get back on sometimes. We are well on our way. We'll check in a few hours. All right, 3.5 hours in. Let's just take a quick look and get some spritz on them. Wow, look at the hose. Those are looking awesome. Yeah, those are looking fantastic. All right, yeah, probably got another 3 hours or so, maybe a little bit less, and these will be done. All right, thanks for sticking around.
And here we are, just checking on the ribs. Let's have a look to see what they look like inside. That loud and obnoxious noise is the clasps. And here we go. Oh, look at that. I'm not sure you can see because of all the smoke, but we got 2 racks of ribs hanging there. Nice crust, I guess. Is that the terminology?
Bark.
Nice bark. Looking good.
Might as well spritz them since we got them here.
Might as well spritz them. I'm not sure this step does anything for the ribs, but he insists on doing it.
It helps keep them juicy and helps with the bark.
So he says. So now he's going to put it back on because we have a lot of outside work to do.
Indeed we do.
It's not many times in late October in Ontario we get weather like this, so we're going to take full advantage of it.
Yes, we are. All right, the ribs have been on for about 5 hours now. It's 4:15, 4:30, so a little bit over 5 hours now, and this is what they look like. And I gotta say, doing them this way has created an awesome bark on them. I'm super impressed. If you guys can only smell what they smell like, these look fantastic. Seeing a little bit of pullback on the bones already, so that is a good sign. Next step is throw some Uncle Dougie's Sneaky Spicy Small Batch Barbecue Sauce on them. And I don't have my brush here, so guess what? Camera magic, and I'll be back in a second. And I'm back, and I got a brush. How about that? Can't do that when you're shooting live. All right. Let's get the first layer of sauce on. One layer, and then come back in about a half hour, throw on some more sauce. In the Lance household, we like these saucy. Probably should have pulled the hooks out first because I'm going to put them on the rack now. Now that I've got sauce on them, I'm just going to set them directly on the rack. Probably should have pulled the hooks out. Anyway, I'll do that before I put them on. Looking good so far. Can't wait to see how they look at the end. Okay, the ribs are almost done. I've just put the second coating of sauce on, and I'm going to take the food temperature probe and just kind of give you an idea of how tender these things are. So that probe just goes in super easy and comes out even easier. There we go, another one. Well, doesn't work when you hit the bone, I guess, but just right in and out. These ribs are looking fantastic. I am super excited to try them. I think hanging them might be my new go-to for doing ribs. Now, we'll see. Okay, the ribs are done. I pulled them off. You can kind of see right here on this one, when I went to pick it up with the tongs, it was ready to break right off. So looks like they're going to be nice and tender, I hope, and maybe a little bit fall off the bone for Tracy. So I'm just going to flip one of them over. It's a little easier to cut them when they're flipped. Yeah, that's looking pretty tender if you ask me. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh.
Not in the picture?
Oh, it's not.
Not focused?
It's not focused.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
It's super hot. Alright, Tracy, do you want to give it a try?
I'd love to. You know it's super hot?
You know it's super hot?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Excellent.
Yeah?
Excellent.
Good. You know, I've been trying to get the best ribs Tracy's ever had before, and...
Don't talk with your food in your mouth.
Oh no, I just took a little bite. Sorry. That little bite was really good. I tried not to talk with the food in my mouth. And yeah, I'd say these ribs turned out really good.
I agree.
Excellent. So, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button and comment, share, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 100 subs, and it would be great if this video would push me past that. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.